this is the one we all been waiting for, like, period. What's up? It's your girl, Tania. And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe right now. If you are, I love you. So yeah, let's get right into this video because this happened to me. So I know for a fact, I have my notes right here. This really happened to me. A lot of people are getting love bombed without even knowing it. Y'all thinking that it's real love. Y'all thinking he's so different, she's so different. No, it's a game. And just let me know if in the comments if this has happened to you, because if you got at least one or two of these signs, you are being love bombed, and that's just on period. And this is the truth. So the first red flag that you are being love bombed is things are moving too fast. It's moving way too fast. You know, it seems too good to be true. Everything is like going fast, and you're like, I only know this person for like a week, and we have did so many things and went through so much stuff, and it feel like we've been messing with each other for like a whole year. Like, that's the number one flag, okay? Red flag. So things are moving too fast. You know, love takes time. And if something is moving way too fast, no matter how much you want it to be or how bad you want it to really be true love, love takes its time. And something too fast is always a red flag. Number two, they act as if they are your savior. It is only one savior, and that is God. They act like they are your savior. Like you only could just look up to them for things, and like, you know, they're going to save you. And if not them, then who else? First you trying to replace, wait a minute. So first you're moving too fast, and now you're trying to replace God now. So before I met you, what? I was just lost, and now I'm found because I got you? I don't think so. I do not think so. Right? So people who help you from the goodness of their heart, they don't make a big deal out of it. And like someone acting as your savior, that's what they do. They act like, you know, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have had this. And because of me, this happened. And, you know, I'm your big Lord and Savior. So you need to thank me because I'm the reason why this happened. You need to thank me. No. Okay, moving along to red flag number 3, that you're being love bombed. They will backpedal from what they've said. So they will say one thing, but then act another way. Like, you said this, sir, or you said this, ma'am, and now you're doing this. When we was by ourselves, you said this, but now you're acting like this. We're in front of these people, and you're acting like a different way than how you act around these people. You know, they backpedal on what they said. They're not true. You know, they are more concerned on how they look rather than the authenticity. Rather than being genuine and authentic, they are worried about their appearance. So they will go back, double back, and backpedal on what they said just because of, I mean, they don't care. You're being love bombed. They don't care. They care about how they look. They don't care about really loving you and really being a man or woman of their word. Okay? So that's what they will do. Red flag number 4. They keep bringing up your past. I hate that. Once somebody bring up my past who's supposedly in love with me, I already know what time it is. I'm like, oh, so I shouldn't have told you that then, because now you're putting it in my face. You know, we all hate that. We hate when somebody puts something in our face. That's why people be like, that's why I don't tell nobody nothing, because if you're going to throw it in my face, that's love bombing. That is a red flag to love bombing. They're putting it in your face. They're bringing up your past, okay? They keep bringing up tough times. They keep bringing up tough times that they didn't even have to know about. And now since they do, they're using that to bring it up, okay? Genuine people don't bring up your past. They have interest in your good. So that is love bombing. If anybody wants to bring up your past rather than your good, that is love bombing. Okay, not somebody who has constructive criticism and a family member or a best friend or somebody who you know always tell you the real. No, somebody who's in love with you that you just met, already bringing up your past like they knew you when that happened. And now since you have confided in them and let them know, you know, a few things about you, to give them some understanding and a background about you, and to just kind of like have some vulnerability about yourself to make them feel comfortable with you. Now they're putting it in your face. That's love bombing, and that's not right. Period, point blank, right? Another red flag. Oh God. They treat people lower than them poorly. That's a big red flag that I dealt with my narcissist. They really will belittle somebody just because of their position, where they work, what they haven't accomplished yet. What? So you're treating a janitor and a waitress like a bum just because you feel like you're about to be like the next richest man? Are you serious? So wait a minute. You ain't never been broke before? So wait a minute. You ain't never had like a hard time or had a lower position than where you are now? So you was born rich then? Yeah, I got you. No, you don't treat nobody like that. First of all, everybody doesn't have the same walk and same journey. You know, I heard before that you treat the janitor the same way that you treat the CEO, because you never know, that janitor could save your life and probably hire you one day. Hello. You don't know what God's plan is for certain people. So who are you to just come and say, oh yeah, they're a bum? See, my narcissist had a problem. He was a love bomber, and he had a problem with treating people lower than him as he felt real bad. I had a friend who worked at a clothing boutique, and he looked at the boutique and he was like, oh, it could be better in here. You know, look at her. Look how she presents herself. She don't look like she's a boutique owner. And she made money too. And I just was like, okay, well, she makes money. He was like, what you doing over here hanging with her? So he was talking about her so bad. He was like, she looked like she's a bum. Do she got a car? And I said, why are you worried about her car? He was like, because I seen her walking. So do she got a car? I said, no. He said, yeah, she's a bum. 2 days later, and this story is honest, right hand up to God, the honest truth. We were in a hotel room with each other, and this is a quick story time. It'll take 1 minute. And I had to go to court. And I said, are you going to go to court with me? He said, no, I'm tired. I'm not going to go. So he stayed in the room. I left court around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I got to court. I realized that I came too early. I was supposed to go after lunch. So I was supposed to get seen at 1:30. So I was there by myself early for some hours without him. He said he was going to go with me too, but he didn't. He stayed in the hotel room. The hotel room checkout was at 12 o'clock. He checked out. By 12:30, he was calling my phone saying that he got into a car accident. Guess who he crashed into? He crashed into the girl that he just called a bum. And she had a car. She used her money that she makes, bought her a car, a new car, and he crashed into her. But she ended up getting a new car after that. But he didn't get no car after that. So who was the bum now? You see why you don't treat people like that? Because God said, you know what? I don't like ugly. I don't like how you talking about her, how she doesn't have a car. And it was unfortunate that he crashed her car, but she ended up getting another one. But like, the universe is crazy, right? So you need to watch what you say. Into these love bombers, you never know. While you're belittling somebody, you never know. You just never know, right? Okay, next red flag. The last red flag. Something just ain't right. Every time something is just not right, too good to be true, or it feels funny, or, you know, like, he's complimenting me too much, or he's agreeing with stuff that's not even agreeable. Like, did he not hear me just say no? And he's agreeing, or he's saying yes, or he's keep on going, or whatever the case may be, right? It's just not right. You feel that this person's not listening to you. Have you ever been with somebody, right, and you just felt like, wow, like they're just not listening to me. Like, I'm talking, they're talking over me. Like, they're not even like really like listening, right? And it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a connection, right? And so also, you have like a gut feeling. You have this gut feeling like, this person's not for me. This person's not right. You know, I don't like the feeling that I get. I don't like how people look at us. We don't have a connection. And I've never cared about what everybody else thought. But like, when you go out in public with this person and you get like an eerie feeling and you feel like kind of strange because people are probably looking like, ew. But when you're by yourself, you get compliments and, you know, people are more nicer. But then when you're with this person, they're like more intimidated to come by you. Yeah, I went through that. And something just wasn't right. And I kept on ignoring my intuition. Like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm judging him. Or, you know, maybe to you, you know, to a woman or a man, maybe I'm judging her. I'm going to give her a chance. I'm going to give him a chance. And next thing you know, you find out that this love bombing liar was just love bombing you the whole time anyway, and what you felt was right. So those are the red flags, you guys. You know, we're going to talk more about, you know, love bombing and narcissism and just basically like people, period, on this channel, because it really needs to be talked about. You know, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people feel it, but they really aren't for sure. So I'm here to tell you that these things are true. And, you know, this channel is God sent to me. And so God has sent me to you to tell you the real. Because we don't want the fake. We want the truth. Because the truth will set us free. Period. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope that this helped you. If you have any questions or any thoughts, have any of these things happened to you before? Let me know in the comments, because, you know, I want to know. And I really want to talk. And like us talking just gives me ideas on what we need to speak about, what we need to like just basically handle in our life. Because come on now, we deserve better. We all are worthy, and we don't need to be getting love bombed. And that's on period. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.